Whether springing through the firestorm of no man's land, fighting toe-to-toe with the galaxy's most dangerous Xenos, a Space Marine can count on his battle brothers in any field of battle. From tactical Marine squads to the full force of a Space Marine chapter, the Adeptus Astartes warriors understand their unstoppable power lies in their unity. However, there is a unique Space Marine chapter that operates in small Special Force units called kill teams. This is known as the Deathwatch. The Deathwatch is made up of veteran Space Marines assigned from other chapters that serve the Ordo Xenos of the Imperial Inquisition, but not every Xeno-related threat demands the deployment of a full Deathwatch kill team. Under certain circumstances, a watch commander or captain may entrust the outcome of a single mission to one single battle brother. This Space Marine is known as a Killmarine. It is the duty of a Killmarine to carry out a wide range of missions completely detached from his command structure. He must fall back on the skills acquired during his days as a scout initiate. And with that said, I want to welcome you guys back to another 40 Facts about the 40k universe. I am your host Gershwan, and today we're going to be covering the Deathwatch Killmarine. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40k lore videos every single day, and if you guys have any suggestions or questions about the 40k universe, just comment down below and I'll try to either answer it there or create a video for you guys. And thank our patrons on Patreon. It is because of them that we can do this. Link in the description if you guys want to support us. And stay to the end of the video because afterwards, after we get the lore done, I'm going to try to paint a Killmarine. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on the Killmarine. It requires a particular mindset and a view of the galaxy to become a successful Killmarine. A certain independence of thought and great strength of spirit are in many ways more important than the possession of exceptional stealth skills. A Killmarine must possess the right temperament and the mental discipline and fortitude to operate for long periods of time cut off from his own kind and from the sacred touchstones of his chapter. Yet at the same time, the Killmarine must demonstrate a certain openness of mind and aptitude to collaborate with non-Astartes personnel he will invariably encounter in solo missions. Even amongst the exceptional warriors of the Deathwatch, such uniquely qualified Space Marines are few and far between. Most Space Marines live a cloistered existence in their fortress monastery. Their contact with the outside world is normally limited to fighting wars in it, and their interaction with mortal humans only comes in the chance encounters on the battlefield. By contrast, a Killmarine has to interact frequently with the existing authorities and the power structure of the Imperium, often acting as a direct representative of the Deathwatch before a planetary governor or war council or a ruling body of the Adepta. Killmarines live alongside those that they must ultimately defend, sharing their trials and seeing the world through their mortal eyes. During their missions, a Killmarine will make allies and enemies of many that they meet, and hear tales that would never reach a watch fortress. He might become involved in events that ultimately have little to do with the Deathwatch directly, but rebound to the greater security of the Imperium. In this way, the kill team becomes a slender connection between the Deathwatch and the great masses it is charged to protect, even as they stand vigil in the darkest gulf surrounding mankind. In the most practical terms, the greatest challenge a Killmarine must take is to secure travel between the stars. Most Deathwatch vessels can rarely be spared for the direct deployment of a Killmarine. Interstellar starships are such rare and precious things in the Imperium of Man that even the word of a Space Marine will not turn one from its course. The Killmarine must find a way around this. The more militant battle brothers have sometimes opted to capture a pirate vessel and forcing the crew to do its will, exterminating the unwilling host once they reach their journey's end. And of course, there are many less drastic opportunities that exist for a Killmarine who is prepared to think more broadly. He might travel aboard an Imperial Navy warship or a rogue trader vessel. He might join the retinue of an Inquisitor for a time if it serves his purpose. And to do this, the Killmarine must use his natural humility to ask and not demand his passage by offering his martial assistance in trade for reaching a destination. Imperial authorities will usually welcome the opportunity to gain access to the knowledge and experience of a Space Marine. The singular skills a Killmarine can bring to bear are liable to open whole realms of possibilities that were previously out of range for a rogue trader captain or an Inquisitor. A previously unknown and potent player entering the great game of Imperial politics can be invaluable to their schemes, and the guarantee of transportation to an undisclosed location that the Killmarine may ask for is a small price to pay to secure this type of help. More cynical commentators have noted that the portrayal of a Killmarine as some kind of diplomatic emissary is disingenuous at best and an outright lie at worst. A Killmarine is still just a Space Marine, a superhumanly fast and strong warrior trained in the very highest arts of war. Some accuse Killmarines of being spies and assassins operating at the behest of some watch commander, independent and unregulated agents of a shadowy organization with a reputation for exterminating entire worlds. In fact, the coming of a Killmarine may be treated with great alarm by some, an unsubtle reminder that the harbingers of death are near. And some Killmarines do often forego power armor and use non-standard weaponry for somewhat stealthier demeanors than a bolter and a chainsword. They maintain that this practice is born out of practicality, when they are commonly moving through environments designed for an unarmored man, and the employing of more easily concealed weaponry only serves to soften their otherwise intimidating and warlike aspects. And it is expected that such perilous warriors would adapt to their circumstances by honing into their stealth and unarmored combat skills to such exceptional levels that they can slay quickly and quietly in case of trouble. Such paranoid accusations may have some root in reality. At times, Killmarines have turned on those apparently giving them aid, even slaying entire noble households in order to uncover some corruption in their ranks. How often this event is rooted in coincidence and spontaneous action as opposed to the carefully considered orders of their watch commander is impossible to say. And it is also true that Killmarines are often sent on missions obscured to their battle brothers in the Deathwatch, even to themselves. The Librarium and the Apothecarion can layer mental blocks and hypno-conditionings into a Space Marine's mind, in order to transform it into a receptacle for the most sensitive of knowledge. Secret orders or communications that a watch captain will not entrust on an astropathic communication call. They may be buried deep in the Killmarine's subconscious in order to transport it to another watch fortress. A Killmarine may also knowingly or unknowingly carry relics or other items of key importance to deliver to the hands of a specific individual. They may be assigned to guard an individual while at the same time have pre-programmed assassination protocols in place to eliminate them if the call arises. Some even whisper that these enigmatic figures have even dealt directly with aliens, a feat that would surely require extreme hypno-indoctrination for a Deathwatch Space Marine to achieve. Now, there are many benefits a Killmarine has over his battle brothers. For example, because he seldom fights alongside other Space Marines, and instead works with more powerful members of the Imperium, such as rogue traders, techmagos, and inquisitors, a Killmarine develops a unique combat technique that utilizes the resources of his allies, whether that be items given to him from an inquisitor or a tech priest. And the knowledge of a war zone is amplified when the Killmarine cannot rely on the full destructive powers of an entire Space Marine kill team. In reality, the life of a Killmarine is truly one of a kind compared to most Adeptus Astartes warriors. Blessed is the mind too small for doubt. Today we paint a Killmarine. But before we get to painting the Killmarine, let me tell you guys a little backstory as to how we got this model. This model actually came from a viewer. He sent it in back when we had the P.O. box and you guys can send in stuff. His letter said he wanted us to paint and showcase a Deathwatch Marine that he kit bashed from all of his leftover parts. The mini fits perfectly with the lore of the Killmarine just because it's a standalone battle brother and his armor and war gear is not what you typically see on a Deathwatch Marine. He does have the arms and weapons of a Deathwatch battle brother, but he's missing the Deathwatch shoulder plate, which is actually a veteran guard of the first company shoulder plate. The backpack comes from the heavy weapons team, and the legs actually come from a Chaos Space Marine. I would have loved if this model had a Deathwatch shoulder plate, but the fact that he doesn't illustrates how a Killmarine must make do with what he has when he's away from the armories of the Deathwatch. The heretical leg armor could also represent scavenged Space Marine armor that he was forced to wear out of necessity, and now it's slowly corrupting him. And the best part about this is right away you start to see how the kitbash nature of the model not only showcases the lore behind the lone, desperate Killmarine, but it also brings the battle brother to life. Let's name him Battle Brother Bartholomew of the Deathwatch. Now with that explanation out of the way, let's start painting. The first thing I'm going to do to Bartholomew is prime him black. I'm using tester paints instead of the regular spray paint primer that I normally do, and that's because it's really cold outside and I'm too lazy to bundle up, so we're just going to prime him with tester paints. Because the Deathwatch color scheme is black and silver, I'll be using the primer color of black as my base, and then I'm going to hit the model with a dark gray dry brush, using the puffy makeup brush that I've always used. It's just a quick way to do all the edge highlighting. Now I'm going to go through this a little quickly just because I couldn't record every single step, but I'm going to be picking out the details. First, I use silver on the silver bits, and I also give the gun a heavier dry brush. This metallic silver really adds contrast from the gun and the rest of the black power armor. Then I move on to the metallic rust color for the design of the legs, the power armor, so like the Aquila, the skull, and the ammo. And using dark red, I'm going to paint the eyes and the bolt gun bits. And because the legs come from a Chaos Space Marine, the legs actually have a skull. So to paint the skull, I just hit it with a brown, dry brushed a tan, and then dry brushed a white. Finally, I'm going to coat the entire model in Nolan Oil Wash. I want to bring attention to Bartholomew's helmet, so I'm going to mix red and white to lighten up the eyes. And there you have it. Battle Brother Bartholomew of the Deathwatch is complete. I was actually really nervous about painting black power armor because I know how difficult and time consuming it could be to edge highlight the armor, but the great dry brushing really brought out the details, so I'm satisfied with the look of this Deathwatch Killmarine. And I hope this video helps you out if you are painting black power armor, whether it's Raven Guard, Iron Hands, or Deathwatch. I know that it can be very, very difficult to edge highlight because you have to have a steady hand, but a quick dry brush gives the model a tabletop ready paint scheme, and it's not that hard. So if you guys have a friend who is painting black power armor, send this video their way, or if you have a friend who's interested in the Deathwatch, send this video to them. If you guys have any suggestions for other models that you guys would like to see me paint, let me know what it is in the comment section below. Same thing with lore. If you guys have lore topics that you guys would like us to cover, comment down below. And I'll try to get the P.O. box back up so that you guys can send us cool stuff and we can showcase them on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.
Always used to put my freedom first.